Hello, people.
I did the countdown I said I wouldn't do.
Yeah, yeah. He said he wasn't going to count down, and then immediately started counting down.
It's in my system. I can't help it.
Yeah,
So we're like 2 days late, but that's okay.
yeah. Life
It really doesn't.
happens.
Yeah. It's spring break. Life has
It
been
is.
lifing. What has your
I woke
life
up
been
at
lifing up to?
I woke up at 6 p.m. today.
6. What?
Yeah,
That was only 4
yeah,
hours ago.
yeah. So like, uh, I went to sleep at like 10:30 a.m.
What?
I got really invested in the first topic that I want to open up with Cyberpunk 2077. This game is amazing. I love it. I love it. It is probably it is easy top 3 games I've ever played. Maybe top 1. It's really good, really good. Uh yeah, yeah. I got it Monday. Have 60 hours in it. Um
It's Friday.
it is Friday.
It's
But that
over 2
is
straight days.
almost,
That's almost 3 days.
yeah, it's 2.5 days. In 5 days, I spent half my week, literally half my week playing Cyberpunk. And then
And the
I've
other half sleeping, I'm
also
guessing.
that and then also watching Cyberpunk Edge Runners for the second time in 3 weeks because it's really good. Yeah,
I think somebody might have an obsession.
maybe. I changed both because I have two monitors, so I changed both my desktop wallpapers to Cyberpunk things, and I haven't changed
Okay,
them in
somebody
like
is
a year
definitely
and a half.
obsessed.
It's so good though. I
Definitely
think it's
obsessed.
fair. I think it's fair. Like I
Jackson's
think
gonna
this
be the
is
new
beyond
cyberpunk
reasonable.
creator.
Like this game has like really good reviews. And I'm not playing the version that came out when it came out, It doesn't make
Right.
sense, but you know what I'm saying. I'm playing Cyberpunk Cyberpunk 2077 2.12, I think. And it's really
So
good.
the not broken one.
Yeah, the not broken one. Super
You should
good.
make a YouTube channel and dedicate it to cyberpunk.
I might do second playthrough. Which will probably start next week if I can be honest. So I don't know if there's New Game Plus, but I think there is. And I might do that genuinely.
Should stream it.
I don't know if I can or not because I'm not sure.
Really?
Like I think I could. Like I'm almost certain I can, but I'm not sure.
I mean,
You know?
just download OBS. Do you have
Oh,
a
I have
webcam?
OBS. I have a webcam. Then I have OBS.
Go
Like
for it.
I have all the things for streaming, and I'm
Just
pretty
start
sure
now.
my
You have a
Wi-Fi
whole
is
week.
good enough. Yeah,
I've streamed with my
yeah.
Wi-Fi before.
You
I
have,
streamed with at the old house's Wi-Fi, and that Wi-Fi was kind of bad. It worked.
and I know my cousin. He's like he'll be 20 this year. He streamed. He lives in Bentonville. Lived in Bentonville before he went to college, and he streamed, and he had the same tier Wi-Fi as me, and he would stream things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I really could stream Cyberpunk 2077.
Go for it. Gives you
Anyways,
something to do.
I'm looking. It does. Also, I'm turning 16 Sunday, so I'll be able to drive too. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll all be over there. Party. We're gonna party hardy.
Yes. We're gonna party hardy. It's at 4 p.m. Sunday, Brady. By the way, just to make sure you know that.
Oh yeah, no.
I know I sent it on the group chat, but I just wanted to make sure
We'll
everybody's gonna
gather
be
up.
there.
Me, Jackson, good old
Yeah,
Chance, Mr. Gabe,
Mr.
Kyle,
Gabe,
Briar, Christian,
Christian. Yeah, all the homies in one
whole gang.
house. Oh, and I don't like my
Oh, you
family's
already.
gonna be there too for a couple hours. I think hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know, man. I wanted to do family thing separate date, and my mom said no. So womp womp.
Something tells me
Anyways,
we'll probably be up pretty late.
yeah. Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Let's just say I took off work Monday.
Good. Imagine if you didn't.
I would die.
You would die.
Monday, actually, we're I think the furniture starts getting delivered to the new house.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So are you
the
guys?
papers got signed today.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so like we own
Congrats.
it now. Like we could go like stay there tonight if we wanted to, if there was, but I mean, there's no furniture,
There's no
so kind
furniture.
of
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of be, but
Yeah.
yeah, like it's done. And we
That's
ordered Starlink.
congratulations. Okay, that's really cool. That's really good. Just don't
Yeah,
do what Chance and Kyle did and not set it up properly.
yeah. I'll leave my dad at
Yeah.
that. He's pretty good at that stuff.
I
He
mean,
likes to get things right.
I would say Kyle's dad is too, because he does construction professionally, and
Yeah,
then
that's,
you know
that's
what
fair.
happened. So
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
I mean, my
Anyways,
grandparents did.
okay, okay, yeah. So I will say, then your dad probably could.
Yeah. Uh,
Now
just
you
being
you go
taken off
into
of
a
work.
topic.
I've actually I've gone nonstop this week. Going to work every day except today because I went to sleep last night with a 100-degree fever.
Oh wow,
So that was bad. It
that is
felt
bad. Yeah,
horrible last night and this morning, but I'm pretty much better now. I took a leave last night and it got my fever down,
that's good.
but then I woke up this morning and it was fine. And then later on in the day, I got up to about 98. Nope, 99. 98 is normal. 99. And so I took another leave and it's back down. But yeah, so I didn't work today, so I've been at home all day,
Don't
and
get addicted to pain
spent.
meds.
I don't plan on it. You saw that snap I sent you, right? Of me in the floor with like
Yes, Lego
the
brick.
yeah. I'm sorting through my Stranger Things set because I think I'm gonna sell it.
Okay,
Yeah, because I really want to rebuild it, but I just don't have room. Like
is
I
that
don't
the
have
one that
anywhere
your
to put it.
cats knocked down?
Yeah, that I've still yet to rebuild, and so I'm just sorting through all the pieces
Dude, that was
to
like two
probably sell
years
it.
ago, wasn't it?
Yep,
I wonder
and
if I
I
can
still have not
find
rebuilt it.
messages on Discord from when that happened.
I'm sure you'd have to go up really far though.
Actually, I scrolled maybe 2 seconds and I'm already in 2022.
Yeah, but there were a lot in 2022. I scrolled last week when we recorded.
Ah,
And I scrolled for a while and never got out
I
of
love
2022.
I love seeing Bingus. I love Bingus. I saw my sister at Bingus not last week. Last time I went to Bentonville.
I forgot about
Oh,
Bingus.
I love Bingus.
Yeah, me too.
Never ask a woman her
Um,
age, a man his salary. Bingus, what happened to his hair? Oh, and then there's us simping for Olivia Rodrigo.
oh God, I forgot about those days.
Yeah. What do you mean those days? I still do that actively.
When? What month are you in?
I'm in August. Ooh, what's on our pinned?
Wow. I honestly don't know. I'm kind of scared. I'm about to look too.
Cheddar's
Don't spoil it for me.
Lane. Banner Brad.
Well, I'm going all the way down to I'm in 2021 books. Hee hee.
I remember that. I remember
Oh
Booksy.
whoa. There's the carrots.
Is that Natalie
Uh,
Portman?
KKK. Oh, Kanye 9830. I forgot about Kanye
Oh,
9830.
dude, we need to hop back on VR chat, dude, and try to find
Oh,
Kanye
that would be crazy. Yeah, so
9830.
basically, I played VR chat once, and I came across a monkey named Kanye 9830. What did he
Oh,
do?
he's
I forgot what he
probably
did.
racist. If it's a monkey named Kanye, he's probably racist.
Um,
It happened like
that
two
would
and
make
a half years
sense.
ago. We're just now realizing that.
I never got that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, dang. VR chat downloaded though. I got it to open. Okay, VR chat is only about halfway there for me. Okay, Brady Boy started a call that lasted 3 hours. Next message: Kanye 9830.
I love Kanye 930. I don't know, I think he was just funny. I think he just made a couple of good
I think it was
jokes,
funny.
and that
Yeah,
was it.
I think I was just walking around with him.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at the. Okay, go down to Kanye 9830.
Is that pinned? I assume that's pinned, right?
Yeah, it's towards the bottom.
Okay, I found it.
Some of these are questionable. I don't want to name some of these,
Yeah.
but do you
What
see it?
the? Which one? Yeah, I
Kanye.
think
Okay, go up two.
two.
There,
My statement or yours?
mine. We'll talk about yours next.
Okay.
The Olivia
By the
Rodrigo
way,
one.
yeah. I mean, it's not a crazy statement to make.
But the one above that.
Why did I use proper? Why did I punctuate that sentence? I'm
You
on
edited it.
Discord. I edited it. Yeah,
Do you
I'm
wanna
on.
you wanna say what you said, just not name names?
I'm on. Okay, so this was June 26th of 2022, right? I say, and I quote, "I will let blank give me a hickey." Period. Why would I?
That's not
One
even a
that
legitimate person.
it's not. It's not. And thing is,
Well,
that
I'm
is
jumping to that
like
message. I wanna see what's going on
I
there.
am as well. We were
Nothing
playing Uno.
interesting.
We were
You
playing Uno.
where we were.
We were playing Uno.
Oh, I forgot about our Uno addiction there for a while. That was one of
Yeah,
the ones that kinda flew under the radar now. And then all the Ringo Starr that was when I changed my profile picture to Ringo Starr, which it still is. I need to change that.
Rats
It's been
Ogner.
that my profile picture has been Ringo Starr for almost 2 years.
Oh,
That still feels new. Holy
womp
crap.
womp.
Um, I wanna eat the rest of that banana bread.
Banner bread. I remember banner bread.
Oh my goodness. July or June 28th, 2022. Within the next decade, I will be married to Olivia Rodrigo. I said that so factual. Okay, what's the one right
Vir-
above that though?
virginity.
Virginity. What were we on? This is all in 2022.
This
Oh,
is
we're
all
starting to get
the
into the
same like
2020
2
stuff.
or 3 day
How old is
things.
Joan Jett?
How old is Joan Jett? That was a
E.
sincere question though.
Hold on, I'm jumping to E because I feel like we pinned that for a reason.
Barack Obama.
No, no, we didn't pin that for a reason. There's
Uh, uh,
absolutely nothing here but a ton of calls.
yeah.
You just said E. Okay, I thought there was a reason for
Yeah.
that, but there was not.
We didn't even talk on that day. I just said E, and then a week later
Barack Obama.
we called
Barack Obama, July 29th, 2022 at 12 a.m. on the dot. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
And then right after that, I just sent a gif of Dwight Schrute saying, I guess I do have a gay friend. Oh, look at the Barack
That
Obama.
was the
Like, jump
exact
to it.
same minute.
Jump to it. Yeah, jump to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at the replies. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what it's been now. Let's see what else is there. An Olivia Rodrigo gif. Okay.
Yeah.
Spider-Man, you came.
As there should be. You came.
Some odd Indian gifs.
Dude, it's literally you.
Oh, this is when I sent you sour.
It is. That was life
That
changing.
was it. Yeah, that was
That
what did
was
it.
life changing.
That was a few days after I discovered it.
Such a good album.
What if I'm not gonna read that.
Wait.
I'm not
Well,
reading that.
okay. What is the
Oh,
context? What'd you
don't,
find?
don't, don't. Just don't jump to it. Just don't jump to it. That is 2021
What is
us
it?
right there.
What
That
the
is middle
fuck?
school us right there.
Not that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's. Whoop, I read the message after my response.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that. Where were we? Mostly me, but we were on a call, I think. So I think you might have
Yeah.
also said something.
It was fishing trip.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because if you look not too far above that, you have like when I sent you us like a screenshot of my setup for fishing trip on my Chromebook, which I still have actually. I can whip up the Chromebook right now. Chad, not
Um,
Chad. Chance is on his phone looking at Discord right now.
imagine he just jumps in.
That go hard actually.
Okay, what is going on here? We have another message pin from 2021. Do you suffer from psoriatic arthritis? Well,
I
come
remember
on down to
this.
Brady's Special Lab, down located right here in Tampa. D. Pick up some of my special methamphetamine for psoriatic arthritis, toe surgery, and more to ease the pain. And don't forget that it's over the counter, so you can even use it to cure your boredom as well. Did I type that off the top of my head? I think
I
I
think
did.
so.
I don't think I got that
Rack.
from anywhere. Oh, there's the
This
Ronald
rack.
McDonald. That was 2021.
Yeah. Thing is, I had that picture for like 2 years in my camera roll before that too.
When you join, you might hear bubble guppies in the background.
Here, I don't know why it says here. I remember I was sitting in the kitchen in a condo in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, and my sister was passed out on a couch behind me, and she had fallen asleep watching Bubble Guppies. Because at the time she would have been 7 when she was watching Bubble Guppies.
Wait, look at the one from January 24th, 2021.
January 24th.
Yeah, it's towards the very top, like right under the Cheddar's line.
Wait, what day? Oh yeah, this
It,
those pictures
the
from my
Nintendo DS pictures.
Nintendo, yeah, Nintendo DS pictures. Looking drippy.
Jackson was taking selfies for context.
I was.
One of them was with one of the head face smashers. What was it?
I think it was like head smashers, head poppers, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Why do I
Oh,
have
there's
no
that picture
eyebrows?
of. Oh, that's a picture of me on Discord in the old house when we were both on our Chromebooks.
Yeah.
That was back when we were playing Pokemon all the time.
Oh yeah. You can see in the screenshot, I have YouTube, Chrome, and Pokemon open.
YouTube, Chrome, Pokemon, and Discord. How much RAM does that Chromebook have? Holy crap! I did not think it could run that.
8 gigs.
That's impressive. That's
It
four
is.
different
It
apps
really
open.
is. That's what you had on your PC for a while.
Yeah, pretty much. That was pretty much all I had. I
Yeah.
only have one app open right now. It's just Discord. Shockingly.
I have Discord, Opera GX, and Steam open right now. Oh, by the
Oh yeah.
way, downloaded VR chat. So if you ever want to hop on, just hit me up.
I also have Halo Infinite downloaded.
I do too.
Oh. You woke up at 6 p.m., right?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be up really late.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm down.
Okay. I don't know how late because I've been up for a while. Unlike you.
Yeah.
But if we play for a little bit after we get off, you can play your Cyberpunk.
Okay. I'm down with that.
I feel like I'm talking to a child right now.
You have a topic, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't even gotten my first one yet.
Yeah, because we sat here for 10 minutes talking about our Discord
20,
pinned. 20?
20, 20.
No, because I talked about Cyberpunk for like 5 minutes.
Okay. Anyway, my first topic is kind of just a life update, which I started with, and then we got somehow, I don't even know how that happened, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I was just gonna say, remember last week how I talked about I wanted the ATTE, and I was just like, I'm not gonna get it. No, I'm not gonna get it.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I
that
got it.
didn't happen.
Yeah, I got it. I
You
got it a
did
couple
get
days
it.
later. Yeah, which you obviously know about, but they don't know
I
about it.
do.
So
They don't.
yeah, so I got that. I also got a 332nd battle pack because okay, so I was sitting in my room. Maddie had just left, and she calls
Yeah.
me and is like, "Hey, I just passed Chance going to Gabe's. Did they call you?" And I was like, "No." And I was like, "Dang, kind of sad. Chance is gonna pass my house, and he's not even gonna call me up."
Womp
As I'm
womp.
saying that, I get a call, and Gabe says, "Hey, this is at 8:30 p.m. by the way, before I go to work the next day." And Gabe says, "Hey, you want to go to Walmart?" And I was just like, "Can I be home kind of early?" And he's like, "I'll get you home by 9 o'clock." Which, first of all, was kind of a ridiculous statement because
That's not
that was
possible.
30 minutes. No. He
Yeah,
called
that's
me
not
at 8. He
possible.
called me at 8. So that was an hour. That was an
Oh,
hour.
okay.
That was an hour. So I was just like, yeah, sure. So I get in the car and we just go to Walmart. It's, I mean, Christian and Gabe literally look in the electronics for like an hour and a half. They, I'll get to how much they spent after. But me and Chance make our way over to the toys because that's what we do. And Chance was in the board games. I was in the Legos, and I was just I gotta get this battle pack at some point. I'll get it. And I almost got a base plate too to display them, but I was just like, I don't know how big my shelves are going to be. I was kind of scared to get that big gray one because I was really scared it would hang off. So I didn't get a base
Yeah.
plate, but I did get the battle pack. Also, I discovered steelbooks in Walmart. They have a ton. And I really don't need to be buying these, but some of them look so good.
I know,
Like there's
dude.
an
They're
Oppenheimer one
crazy.
and an American Psycho one. Hacksaw Ridge. Those are the three that I really want. But they look so good, especially the Oppenheimer one. Oh, it's beautiful. If you get time, just look it up, and it's incredible. But anyway, yeah, Chance got Your Worst Nightmare. It was on sale for like $3,
But what chance go?
which means it's a board game called, or like a card game called Your Worst Nightmare. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is, but he got it for like $3,
Wow.
and
Okay.
he got Catan.
Really?
Because they were planning on having a board game day all day Thursday.
Yeah.
So yeah, we make it, or we were leaving. I spent like $20. I know I spent $17. Chance
Okay.
spent probably like 15, 20 maybe. Gabe and Christian spent 325.
What'd they buy? What?
They bought some
Huh?
RGB lights. They bought like two 40-something feet RGB lights that are Bluetooth. A backlight for their TV, which reads what's on the TV and displays light.
Okay, those are
Uh,
really cool though. Those are really
yeah,
cool.
they spent $80 on that alone. They bought a rug,
Yeah.
which was like $70, but the woman at the front couldn't find the tag, and she was just like, "It'll be all right." And so she marked them for like a random one, like that was $40. And I think they got something else, but I'm not sure. But yeah, they spent 300 something dollars, and but they fixed up the room, and it's
Oh
really
yeah.
nice.
I
And like the
Gabe
rug
has
in
been
there and the
sending me.
TV and stuff.
Gabe's
Yeah,
been sending me
it's really
snaps,
nice,
and it
really nice.
does. I guess yeah, they do have RGB lights, and I just didn't notice.
Yeah, uh, and the TV looks really cool with that. Like I'm honestly tempted to get one for my TV at the new house, but the only thing with it is there's that big camera on the front of it. But you would think it would take up
Yeah.
more space, but it really doesn't. It's not that distracting. It is really cool though. But yeah, yesterday, me and Mom went over to Gabe and Christian's. Gabe was not there, but Chance was.
Yeah.
And Gabe, that board game day they had planned on having, Gabe went golfing all day, and so Chance and Christian were laying
Uh.
around all day waiting for him. They had Catan set up and never got to play it, so I walk in and they were like, "Hey, you want to play Catan?" It's like, "Yeah, sure." And so we sit down, and they have not even touched it since Gabe hadn't been there. We played an entire 4 or 5 hour game of Catan, and it was incredible. Um,
What even is
Christian
Catan?
ended it. I think Risk, but more resource based. Like you're
Oh,
building up. It's really fun. It's really fun. Like we literally played it from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m.
dude. Next week, are you working next week?
Yeah, but I mean, I worked yesterday too, and I still was able to do that.
Okay,
Like I
so
literally got off work and then immediately went to play a 5 hour game of Catan.
I'm gonna get a driver's license next week, and then
Mhm.
you're gonna be off work at like what 2:30, something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna pick you up, and then we're gonna go play Catan. Christian, a
yeah.
chance.
It's a 4 player game.
That works.
Gabe will sadly probably have to sit out.
Gabe will probably be golfing, if I can be honest. He golf a lot.
Yeah, I would be shocked. That could honestly be his PS5 time too.
Yeah, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's really simple, shockingly.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Sounds
Christian ended
delightful.
up snagging the win from Chance due to a technicality, and
Really.
Chance had to go change his like his pump, and
Oh,
Christian read through he was on Catan TikTok because it was looking like I was gonna win. Christian stood no chance. He got on Catan TikTok, Catan Talk,
yeah.
you could say,
Catan talk. Yeah.
found some tips, and so me and him looked through the rulebook together, and we found a way
Mhm.
that he could beat Chance, and he used it, and Chance didn't think it was able to happen.
Yeah.
So he made Christian get the rule book out, and Christian found it immediately because we memorized the page it was on, and he pointed to it. And yeah, he ended up beating Chance in a time of desperation.
Wow. Okay.
It was really fun, really
Christian
fun.
is literally this 2016 LeBron James in the NBA Finals.
Pretty much.
coming
Yeah.
back from a 3-1 lot from actually, because
Yeah.
Lonzo was down, and then he won, and
Yeah.
Christian was down, and then he won. So what you could
Pretty
say
much.
is Christian is a 6'8" black man.
Technically, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it fits.
Dinner else fits.
What?
My shoes.
I always buy my shoes half a size big.
I do too.
It's so much more
Sometimes,
comfortable.
usually. I think my forces are the 10s and the J's are 10.5s. And they're about equally as comfortable and about the same size. So I think that Nike's lying
Yeah,
to me.
it's really different with every shoe. Yeah. My dunks are 10.5s, and they're just a little bit bigger than like, um, what's another shoe I have? Than like my, I think the Frees are honestly 9.5. I'm gonna go check because I
Really?
honestly don't know.
Okay, Brady's gone, guys. Buy his house. This is just buy it, guys. I know one of you guys has enough money to just buy it. Just buy his house.
9.5.
Wow. Okay. I wore
I don't know
them
how
in
they
like
fit. They're a little
August,
bit
I
big
think.
because
Really?
they're actually no, not big on me, but like, big for the size
Oh.
because they're actually about the
Okay.
same size as a 10.
Really?
Sizing's weird.
Yeah. Especially with like when you have like Converse, which is the rule of thumb that if you're gonna buy a Converse shoe, get it a full like size down from what you normally wear, and it'll be just right.
Yeah,
That's so funny because
I've
I
yet
think
to buy
mine
Converses.
mine are like 8.5s, and they fit perfectly.
I have my Vans, which are 10s, and they're about the same size as my 10.5 dunks.
I need new shoelaces for my Vans because I
My
stepped into
Frees have
something.
one different shoelace because my dog tore up one of them, and I got one
Mm.
of my dad's boot shoelaces, and so it's unreasonably long.
Oh yeah, I remember 'cause when I wore them, because I didn't want to wear my J's out into the woods. I had to like tie it around my ankle like twice so it would fit
I tuck it into
normally.
the shoe.
Yeah, but I like having my shoes like feel good, not with
It
the
does feel
laces
good.
tucked in like a peasant.
No, no, I tie them and then tuck the excess in.
I'm messing with you, homeboy.
Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. When did we go to the
Gee
woods?
whiz. When we went to see the light. It wasn't. I was like
Oh,
July, I
I forgot
think.
about that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know
When
what you're
was
talking about.
that? Was that in July?
It was when I bought the PS5.
Dog.
It was that same time.
I know. I just don't remember. Was that?
I think it was July. No, it was June.
I think. Was it June?
It might have been July.
I don't know.
I don't
It
know.
was
It
one
was
of
one of them.
the summer months because it wasn't August because August 1st was the first day of school
Yeah.
and we were in school. We were not
It
in
might have been
school
early
for this
July.
memory. I think it was early July, if anything. 9
Yeah, I think
months.
so.
That was not 9 months ago. Yeah, no, it was not 9 months ago. Okay. I'm in our saved in chat looking.
I don't know.
This screenshot from me is just he cooking question mark and you let me unopened for 4 minutes.
Was there recording a video?
I think so. Dude, I found a perfect pancake. Okay, yeah, it was 8 months ago, which would have been July. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was July.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I actually have my main topic of the day, 30 minutes in, which I kind of intended for this to take up the majority of the episode because it's kind of a rehash of an older episode. In fact, the first episode, because this is
What
a
was our
different
first
year.
episode?
I was just going to talk about the state of Cimena. Dang. Dang. Talk about introducing a topic and absolutely mess it up.
Cimena.
Absolutely screw it up. You know what? The state of Cimena in 2024. I'm
Cimena.
going to title it Cimena, and I'm just going to let people figure it out.
No, do like in quotes, Cimena, Brady, comma 2024.
I'm not doing that.
Come on, do
That's
it.
too far.
Do it. Kill
That's too
yourself.
far. Oh, but I also kind of want to keep it consistent with the state of cinema in 2023, though. I was just gonna kind of rank things that we saw last year because I have my letterbox pulled up and I can do that really fast and you can just rank them off the top of your head because I'm throwing this on you on the spot. So
Okay. Okay.
and then I haven't really seen anything this year, but we can talk about a little bit of what's coming out and stuff, just like we did
I
last
want to
year.
talk about some of the things that I've watched this year that came out multiple years ago in
That
this whole
works.
process.
First, I'm gonna go ahead and rank those things that I've seen.
Okay.
I saw 14 things last year.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go through these real fast and we can talk about them as we go. In 14th, we have technically I watched this year, but it came out last year, so I'm counting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Did I talk about this last week? I think I did.
I think you did. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. 13th, The Marvels.
So are we counting this as things that came out last year or that we
Yeah,
watched? Like, okay.
yeah,
Dude,
I'm
what?
counting it. Most of this I did watch last year, but there are some that I've watched this year that came out last year. So I'm just if it came out in 2023 and I watched it, it's on this list.
Okay.
Yeah, The Marvels, which I finished yesterday, I think. It was really bad. It was
Yeah.
really bad. The only good part was shockingly like Miss Marvel. She was pretty good.
That's
I
cool.
liked her
That's
character.
cool.
And Brie Larson played Captain Marvel a little bit better. Like you can tell that she's more into the character now.
Okay.
Like her
That's
performance
good.
wasn't bad.
That's
It was
good.
just the writing that was bad.
Yahoo!
Yeah. Post credit scene was pretty cool. I don't know how the reception was on it, but it was pretty cool. I'm guessing you've seen something on it.
I don't think I have.
Do you want it spoiled or no?
Nah. I'll watch it eventually.
Okay. It's a pretty cool post credit scene. I'm not even gonna lie. Like it's pretty cool. Like yeah. I don't know how much else to say. In 12th, shockingly, it's another Marvel movie, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we talked about this in the first episode technically because
Maybe.
we'd already
I
seen
think
this
so.
movie by the time we had recorded that episode because it came out in February and we recorded it in like April. So yeah, we had already seen it and we had talked about it. Yeah, it's bad, but better than the Marvels and Secret Invasion, which I didn't think would be possible. I thought it was going to be the worst thing if the MCU had done, and then they got worse that year. So
Yeah.
yeah. In 11th, I have Priscilla, which was like the Priscilla Presley movie.
Hmm.
It was good. It was based off the book, and I read the book, and that's probably the only reason I understood what was going on was just because I read the book. It jumps very fast, and it just expects you to read the book, which was fine for me because I read it, but most
Yeah.
people it wouldn't be fine for, I don't think.
Yeah.
And she did a really good job. The actress who played her, I don't know her name, but she did a good job. But the guy who played Elvis, what's the name of that show? Euphoria. He was okay as Elvis. He's like a 7 foot tall Elvis.
Oh, Jacob Elroy.
Yeah, the one that I said
Um.
something about playing Paul McCartney would be like a really tall Paul McCartney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a fine job. I don't know. I guess it's just after seeing Austin Butler, like you just can't top Elvis.
Yeah.
Like he's as good as you're gonna get.
The girl that played Priscilla is Callie Spaney.
Okay, yeah, she did good.
So I'm gonna give her flowers. Congratulations, Callie Spaney. I don't know if that's how you say her last name. I'm sorry. 'Cause she's
Yeah,
gonna
she did
listen to
good.
this. Yeah. She's gonna listen to
Yeah, I
this.
mean the movie did a really good job of showing Elvis's bad side, like the not so good things about him, which is what the book did. So I mean, it did a
Yeah.
good job, but it also gives you a reason to care about him too. Like it's not just like, oh, he's a bad person. You should hate. Oh, he was a good person. He just had some big flaws that nobody ever talks about. Like this movie is really, along with the book, to point out how this guy was a man. He was a person with feelings, but he did
Yeah.
make some pretty big mistakes.
He did.
In 10th, we have the Super Mario movie because I forgot that this came out until I looked at this list.
Yeah.
It was a good movie. It wasn't a great movie, but it definitely wasn't a bad movie. It was a good movie. I don't remember a thing from it.
Yeah. I don't either.
I remember the animation looking really good, the performances being better than I expected, Couldn't tell you a thing about the story. Mario saves Peach. That's all I know.
He does. And then
That's
Jack Black sings a song about Princess
oh
Peach.
yeah,
That
yeah.
happened in
That
the
was
movie.
that was iconic for a couple months.
It was. It was.
They had the DK rap in there.
They did. Oh, I love DK rap.
Yeah, there was a Mario Kart section, which was the whole final battle, which was cool.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
That's yeah,
It was just about as
forgettable.
basic as you can get, really. In ninth, we have another video game movie, which I believe, yeah, we watched it together. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Oh yeah, baby. I thought that
I
was really
was
good.
genuinely shocked by this movie. Yeah, it's pretty low on the list just because there were so many good. God, there were so many good movies that came out last year. Looking at this list, but yeah, it was better than Mario, but it was just not as good as some of the other ones on this list.
I genuinely forgot I watched that movie last year. Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It was a pretty good movie. All of us liked it except Chance, really.
No, Chance liked it. He just thought it was cheesy.
Yeah, I guess it was just we were hyping it up too much that he was just
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's really not that good. But I liked it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. Like, I wouldn't give it like a 10 out of 10. You know, it's like a solid like seven and a
No,
half,
what
eight
did I give
maybe,
it actually?
maybe.
I gave it
I don't
a
know. I'd give it like a seven, 7.5.
I gave it a 3.5, like out of 5.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
And Jackson, you're almost you gave it a 3, which would technically be a 6.
yeah. And I'd give it
But I
like
gave it a three and
I'd
a half,
probably give it a
which
seven right
is a
now.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I pretty much gave it a 7. That's a three
like
and a half.
I technically said it was mid, and I do agree that it would probably go on the middle of the spectrum of movies,
There were
but it
some
was a good
things it
movie.
could have done better, but
It was enjoyable.
it set itself up nicely to have a sequel that could improve greatly on some of the
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I
Like,
will
as
say
far as
that
movies go, it's fun. It's a fun movie to watch, and I enjoyed watching it. And that is ultimately all that you need to have for a movie.
the
Is have it be,
standouts were
like,
definitely
entertaining and fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
The standouts of the movie was definitely Josh Hutcherson and Matthew Lillard.
Yes, yes. They both did
Both of
amazing.
them, like, yeah, Matthew Lillard is
And
so good at goofy
and
roles. He's so
also
good at them. But he had some good. Um, I mean, he got fairly. I mean, he's goofy still, but
yeah, oh,
there
yeah.
was he got fairly intimidating towards the end. Like it was,
He did.
but still being goofy. Like it was a cool dynamic for him. Because I only really know him as Shaggy, so seeing him be like this just villainous guy was cool to
What's her
see.
name? Hold on, let me I wanna figure out, who was the little girl? Because I thought she did really good.
Uh,
Abby's actor.
Piper Rubio.
I think she I thought she did really good.
Yes, she did. She did.
As far as, like, little kid actors go, I thought all the kids in it did really well. All the ghost children and everything.
Yeah.
I thought they did
And
good.
one of them was the guy that played young Luke in Melby. Forgot which one it was though. Grant Freely.
Good for him, good for him.
Yeah.
And how can
Yeah,
we
he did good.
forget the GOAT, Matt Pat? He did pretty good in the movie. Like, I'm actually being
Oh yeah.
sincere, he did pretty good in the movie.
All in the same year. No, he retired in 2024, didn't he?
Yeah, he retired, like, in
Yeah.
February, I think.
So that was a very good way to end his shebang.
Yeah.
I remember that was one of the last videos I watched before the house burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one
Yeah,
of
he
the I remember like sitting on my floor drinking coffee watching the video just like in shock.
he retired on January 9th of 2024. Well, he announced his
Yep,
retirement.
and the 14th is when it burnt. So yeah, that was a few days.
Womp womp. He went to Duke? Huh. He's a kid?
He does?
He
I mean, I
Okay.
remember hearing about that, I just forgot.
He's been married for 12 years as a kid. Wow,
Wow.
okay.
I think he talks about that in the video. It's just been a minute since I watched it.
Probably.
Dang.
Good for him.
Okay.
Good for
Yeah.
MatPat. Good for MatPat.
Wow. In eighth, I have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
That movie did come out.
I personally think that this movie is pretty underrated.
I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good. Maybe it's just because I'm biased on Indiana Jones, but I really like this. Like, it got a little goofy, but Indiana Jones is supposed to be goofy. It was written by George Lucas. Like, yeah, it's goofy. Same guy that wrote Star Wars. the same guy that made a whole universe with like sticks that glow colors and talking bears,
Glup shitto.
both in Ewoks and Chewbacca. So, but it doesn't matter if it's goofy as long as it's good. And
Who
this was
was the
good to me.
guy? What was the dude's name? The little fella that made C-3PO go back to factory settings or whatever.
Uh, in the Rise of Skywalker,
Babadook or whatever his name was, something like that.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Freeg, I think.
Was it?
Baba Freeg.
I'm looking it up.
I I don't know what I don't know what Baba Farid is, but I don't think that's what I'm thinking of.
I think that's close, isn't it?
Little
Uh,
guy from Star Wars 9. From
I
Star
think Baba
Wars 9. It was Baba something. Babu Frick. Babu
Babu.
Frick.
Yeah, Babu Frick. Wow, that is a.
Babu
I forgot
Frick
about
is
that.
the epitome of a Star Wars character. He speaks gibberish. His name is Babu Frick, and he's like 2.5 feet
He's a
tall.
puppet. And he's a puppet.
He's a puppet. He's a puppet.
I did like,
Like,
if there's one good
this is
thing I
Star
could give
Wars.
about that movie, I did like that it was a puppet, not CGI.
Yeah. This is a little
That
fella.
was cool.
Little guy.
Yeah. 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 I mean, this movie was pretty good.
Yeah.
It had to do with Nazis, which is very Indiana Jones. Um, who was the villain's name? Or the actor's name? What am I talking about? I should know this. I love this actor. It's right on the tip of my tongue. He did a good job. He did a much better job than he did in Doctor Strange, where that villain was incredibly forgettable. I mean, that was his fault.
Oh,
But,
the guy who did.
oh, Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
love him. He's really good. Yeah, it was a good movie. It
Yeah.
was Indiana Jones. Not one of my favorites, but definitely not the least favorite. I mean, it's under the original trilogy, but definitely like way above Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. God, I hated that movie. I rewatched all like the first four before I watched
He
Dial of
did.
Destiny. And whew, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was a huge drop off. But then it redeemed itself with Dial of Destiny, so that was good. I think I've been naming wrong. There were 13, not 14. So Nathan Jones was 7th. In 6th, we have Barbie.
That movie did come out. Yeah, I thought it was really
Saw this
good.
one in theaters. Yeah, really liked it. Second time I watched it, I didn't like it quite as much, but it's still very, very good. I had the same complaint about it the second time I watched it. The fact that towards the end, it drags on quite a bit. And I said that from the second I walked out of the movie theater, and even the time I rewatched it. Like, the ending is really good and really powerful, but it drags on just a little, especially after coming off a really goofy moment.
Yeah.
Like, the movie is moving fast constantly with a couple breaks in between. And then it gets to the end and it just halts to a stop. And it's just like, every time you think it's going to end, it keeps going. And you're just kind of sitting there thinking, like, it's going to go. But that's both a complaint and not a complaint. I feel like it would be a complaint if it fit in more with the vibe. But it's the fact that it's just a complete departure from the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
It's just very off-putting when you watch it. But it's not a bad ending by any means. It's very, very off-putting. But yeah, I liked it. It was really
Yeah.
good. Ryan Gosling was a standout. Obviously Margot Robbie too. Every actor in this movie just did good.
Yeah.
Everyone did. And I still have the same problem with. I've talked about this so many times. I hate it when movies have a good message but present it in a very bad way. And this movie does a fairly a well-rounded job of presenting its message until, and this is my problem and this is what I mean by bad way, when it preaches directly to the audience. I like it when movies have a message and they tell it in a story instead of talking to the audience like they're children, which Do not say that this movie is for children because I know.
Yeah.
But there were many adults that watched it too. So, and children's movies can do it too. I mean, there's plenty of children's movies that's presented messages in ways that actually you have to. It tells it through the story, and kids still understand that. It's like kids aren't as stupid as people think. But I said about Falcon and the Winter Soldier in the last episode when the message was very clear and it was a very strong, good message. And then Sam Wilson gets up in front of the cameras and just preaches and describes the whole show in a nutshell. And basically, it's just like, hey, we don't need to tell this because I'm just going to face. And it kind of just gives the whole story, the whole powerful message in the story, just a reason not to happen. And I feel like Barbie did that in the. I don't remember when it was, but it was a good speech. Like if it was in real life and somebody that's, yeah, yeah, that's good. It was a good speech. But it's the fact that this movie was already giving that message and it was doing it so well. And then it just slaps you in the face as if the viewer is stupid. And I hate it when movies do that, but people aren't stupid. We like to listen to stories. There's a reason we listen to stories. If we want to hear somebody preach, we go listen to somebody preach. But if we want to hear a good story and get a meaning out of it, we watch it and get that meaning. You know?
Yeah.
I have a thing against movies when they do that, and this movie definitely did that. I don't know, because it had such a good message and it got it across so well. And it just made me mad when it threw that all away just to preach because it felt like its audience couldn't understand. It's like it loses faith in the audience, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that, it was a really good movie. I just have a few issues with it, but not bad by any means. Um, Above that, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which pains me to say, but I feel like it's a little overhyped. I did not think it was as good as people said it was. It's still really good, but best Guardians movie is really a stretch. I I mean, I've talked to you about my problems with it, right?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. I I may have talked about it last week, actually. Did I? I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I don't think
Uh,
so.
in a nutshell, it did not feel very impactful. Like the first half of the movie focuses on Rocket, and it's just it's a very emotional like it's what I expected. It's an emotional like character study, I guess, and it really dives into the Guardians and their relationships and Rocket as a character. And then come the second half, it really falls off pretty hard. Not to the point where it's bad. It's still better than Guardians 2, but it takes a complete 180 and it just takes it in a completely different direction. And I was expecting this to be like a powerful send off for the Guardians. Like we're gonna have some character deaths in here, and it's gonna be an emotional roller coaster. But it wasn't. Only the first half was sadder than anything in this, and it was very shocking because it just felt like it had so much potential, and they just kind of wasted it.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen it personally, so I can't really like say
I
yes or
mean,
no to that.
it's a good movie, and it definitely is way better than most MCU movies this year or that year. It was the best movie of the MCU movie last year, but it just felt like it wasted so much potential. It felt like James Gunn was really in it for the first half, and then the second half just had his mind on DC. He was just ready to get
Wait,
out of there. But I just hate to say that because it was a good movie. It felt like it could have been better. When I was watching it in that second half, I was waiting for that big moment to happen, and it never happened. And it really made me sad. And what makes it worse is that it's supposed to be the big send off for the Guardians, and then immediately sets up more Guardians. Like I don't mean different Guardians. I mean like just more Guardians. Like they're coming back.
Hmm.
So I feel like the whole reason this movie exists was just not actually a reason for it to exist.
Yeah, I can't really say yes or no to that, but you're putting together a really good argument for all of your statements so far.
Yeah. Plus, Adam Warlock was a very wasted character. But
I've heard that, yeah.
yeah, which was very sad. But maybe he'll return. And I mean, he was a funny character, but he didn't really do much. He did a few things, but not as much as he was set up to. Especially being set up in the second movie, teased in this for this movie.
But
Yeah,
he was set up in the first one?
he was.
I mean, second one. Crap, my bad.
Oh yeah. Like the whole gold people thing. It was like the
Oh,
post credit scene was like, or maybe it was just the ending. It's just like, oh yes, we're gonna send this guy to the Guardians. I will call him Adam or something. I don't. Yeah, it
yeah, I
was something
forgot
like
about
that.
that.
Yeah, Guardians 2 was pretty readable. Good movie, but just kind of it happened.
Yeah.
I don't think about it very often. Baby Groot is the only thing that really gets memorized from the movie,
Yeah,
and the Mary
Baby
Poppins
Groot
thing.
wasn't there.
Yeah. Above
It
Guardians
also had
3.
wait, no, never mind.
Wait, what?
I was thinking about something else, my bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, above Guardians 3 though, I have Loki season 2, which was
Oh, you finished it?
yeah, it was
Okay.
wow. It was really good. I don't see how people can say I don't know why I'm saying this because I haven't really heard people complain about, but season 1 was already one of my favorite things they've done. Oh, it was so good. The story was good too. Writing was good. It was clever. It's just what the MCU needed. And then season 2 comes along and puts season 1 to shame. Like it moves pretty slow and then it picks up towards the end. But I don't
Yeah.
care. It really focuses on the characters. And it has its selection of maybe 5 or 6 characters that it really focuses on, and it really doesn't go further than that. But when it's focusing on its characters, it's at its best. And Owen Wilson's character is obviously very interesting. He was in the first season too, and it gives him a lot of payoff. It gives every single character a payoff of some sort. Um, and without saying too much, even though I'm sure you've seen some kind of spoiler, because I got a spoiler,
Probably.
but Loki is probably confirmed now to be the most powerful being in the MCU, pretty much without question. I won't say how, but he's pretty solidified. um, and he's like a hero. Like he's probably the greatest hero in the MCU because of he made the greatest sacrifice. And it's really sad. It's really depressing, but the show is not happy. Like it has humor and it's funny and it has a cool vibe, but at its core, this show is a sad show.
Hmm.
It's deeply depressing. Just from start to finish, everything about it is depressing when you really analyze it and dive into it. And the ending is nothing but depressing.
Hmm.
But it's so
Interesting.
good. Very good. It's a very good show. Highly recommend. And the good thing is that to watch it, you don't need any modern Marvel like background knowledge. You just need the Infinity Saga and you're done. Like you can watch the show like it's post Endgame. Just immediately after Endgame it goes into I think there's a couple references like modern stuff, but
Yeah.
not really. There was one reference to Mania, and that was because of Kang. But that was it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And it's kind of a throwaway line that you don't even think twice. But yeah, it's a really good show. No, the third one I know we've talked about is John Wick.
Yes, John Wick. Yes, that did come out last year. Wow, I
Yeah, to
forgot
these
about
top
that.
this top three is pretty much tied to me for the most part. But John Wick 4 made it to the third one. Ah, it doesn't make it any worse. Like, it's really good. It's a really good. I think last time we talked about these movies when we ranked them, John Wick was at number 1.
Probably.
Because I think the only things we'd seen by them was Quantumania and John Wick, so it was pretty
Yeah.
easy to rank them. Yeah, we've talked about this in the show. Like it's who hasn't talked about this movie? There's not much to say. It's just a really good
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Best action in the series. Best
Best choreography in
cinematography.
the series.
Yeah, best choreography in the
Cinematography.
series.
Set
Everything is pretty much the
design.
best in the series. I
It's
mean,
so
you
good.
can argue about story being the best, but as far as everything else, yeah, it's the best.
Yeah.
It like without question. I mean, like there's no denying that this has the best everything. Story's debatable. That's pretty opinionized, but everything else is fairly or objective.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Oppenheimer, which I think I've also talked about, but yeah, it's Oppenheimer. Who
They're
also
gonna put
this
that
is the
number
movie
one. Okay.
who else hasn't talked about this
What's
movie?
number one?
Because I mean, this won like a ton of Oscars. It's yeah, it's Oppenheimer. It's a really good movie. I haven't seen it twice. I need to see it twice. I think I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
Steelbook and watch it. Yeah, it's a really good. I might even get the Steelbook and make it the first movie I'll watch in the next house, which I'm considering.
Yeah. That could happen.
Such a good movie. Such a good movie. It really just it puts that fear of people in you. You know, I walked out of the theater. I, like I just watched Barbie a couple hours before. No, three hours before. But by the time I walked out of Oppenheimer, I just had a whole like people are scary.
Oh yeah.
Like it literally takes a push of a button and we're dead. Like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
done. We're and that was like kind of the whole ending to that movie. That's all it takes. That's literally it. It would take one press of a button, and pretty much everybody's wiped out because as soon as one launches, everyone's launching, and then everyone's dead.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's really scary. It really makes you understand what Oppenheimer has lived with for the
Yeah.
just such a good movie. Every actor killed it too. Like Nolan outdid himself with this movie, as he usually does. But yeah, wow. Just thinking back, dang, I really want to rewatch this again. I just forgot how incredible it was until just now. It might go into first. I'm not even gonna now that I think I might bump it up to first. I think I'm gonna do that, but before I say that, I'll say what's now in second, and that's Across the Spider Verse.
Okay. I forgot the movie came out last year.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I think the reason I'm gonna bump it down to second behind Oppenheimer because Oppenheimer's a great, and two, Across the Spider Verse was really just a setup for the third movie. There wasn't really much story being told in Across the Spider, but it just did a really good job with its characters. Like, there's not much story when you break it down, but that doesn't matter because it's just a good movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna bump it down to second. I'm gonna put Oppenheimer in first. So yeah, wow, Oppenheimer's really great. Oh my god. Yeah, Across the Spider was good. I think I've talked. I think
I'm not sure.
it's been a year that we've, or almost a year that we've started. Holy crap, we almost started,
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
and we're only 9
That.
episodes in. That says something about our schedule.
Yeah.
But
Say
it's
something about our
April 2020.
hiatus, actually.
Technically, that podcast thing started in 2020. What one?
Really?
Yeah, remember episode 0 when I hid under the desk?
No.
I might be able to find it. I might upload it to the YouTube channel.
We have a YouTube channel. I forgot about that.
Well, technically it's mine, but
Dude,
I mean,
wait. Do you remember? Do you remember our plan to like one day we like live stream or prep for an episode and do like a little like before thing?
no.
Well, I remember that, and I think we should do that. I think it'd be really cool.
What do you mean? Like, what would that be?
I don't know. Like we just do like a little like pregame, and just stream it on like YouTube, and then just like record the episode live.
Oh, that would be
It'd be
cool.
like it'd be like doing like a live like with studio audience, but the studio audience is like Twitch chat. You know?
Oh, yeah, okay, that would be cool. I know I have this video somewhere. It might be in like my files. But I have episode 0. You pulled out the sound effects.
And
Yeah,
then to pull the sound
right
effects.
before right before we started, we discovered that we had sound effects. And just so you know, they're very ear rapey. So if Jackson hits,
Oh crap! Wait, I didn't mean to do it again. I didn't mean to do it again. Crap.
and there goes our.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we
Oh, I
are
found
an
it.
hour in,
I found it.
so they're probably all gone already.
It's incredibly cringy. It's 35 minutes long.
Wait, it's how
Oh,
long?
35 minutes.
Send it to me. Well, I don't know if you could do that actually.
I don't think I did.
Upload it to your YouTube account and unlist it and send me that link.
Oh, Jackson, you were not done with puberty yet.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah. I'll post it on YouTube and I'll send it to you unlisted.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just going to label it that podcast thing, episode 0, in case we ever want to publicize it. I don't know why people would. It's bad. It's really bad. We had the like camera on and everything too.
Oh, what?
And you're
Okay.
sitting at your Chromebook.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And I like hid under the desk and hit my head and stuff. I thought I was being funny. I was not.
I
Yeah.
mean, that premise is pretty
Yeah,
comedic.
but I didn't make it very comedic. I
Oh.
wasn't funny.
Bom, bom.
That was 2021, Brady.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload this episode first, and then I'll upload that episode like tomorrow or something and send it to you.
All right.
Yeah. So if we're gonna play Halo Infinite, I'm gonna wait to upload this episode till after we.
Okay.
I don't think I'll be able to really talk about any movies coming out this year. We might have to do that next week
Yeah,
because it's
probably.
been an hour.
Oh, I need to get my word ready. Hold on.
Yeah,
While
we've
I'm
gone
getting
well
this
over an
ready,
hour.
I want to say that Cyberpunk Edge Runners has Gustavo Fring in it. I just like remembered that halfway through you talking about your movies. So yeah.
Gustavo Free. Oh,
Yeah,
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad actor. I don't remember his name.
Uh,
It's like Giancarlo something.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's really cool.
Belarusian.
I can't believe I didn't recognize the name Gustavo Fring for a second. I think it's been a year since I've finished Breaking Bad. Now that I think about it,
Really?
almost a year. I don't remember when I finished it, but it's almost been a year. I think. I really don't know when I finished it.
Hmm.
I honestly think it
Interesting.
was last summer.
Really? Last summer?
Yeah, I don't know when it was. Really,
I thought it was during the school year.
it might have been. In that case, it almost might have been you. I don't know.
Okay. I got it ready.
Okay.
Okay, this week's language is Dutch. So, are you? Oh, we need to. Do we have things to plug before I say
Yeah,
it?
you can do that.
Okay, Twitter. Do you follow us on Twitter? I post updates about this sometimes, not frequently. I bully Brady sometimes, but he doesn't know because he doesn't have Twitter. It is at
Yeah,
Real
no.
Podcast Thing, no caps, no special letters or anything. Just those. And yeah, I think that's all that we have to plug.
I think so. I guess you could just say the
Yeah,
YouTube channel, but that's really just my
yeah.
YouTube channel.
That there's a YouTube channel. I don't remember what it's called.
It's just It's Me Brady K, I think.
It yeah. Go subscribe
Yeah,
to that
it's
if you want to.
just my personal channel that I upload.
That is indeed true.
But I really don't upload videos of my own very often, so I only do when
Okay.
I get a short burst of, hey, I want to record. So it's mostly just podcasting. But there's really only 3 episodes up because I never uploaded. But 1, 2, and 8 are on there, and 9 will be on there too. So
1, 2, and 8. What about 3, 4,
yeah,
5, 6, and 7?
I didn't upload them.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not on YouTube. I think I started to with 1 and 2, and then I was like, hey, I'm just gonna wait till we start recording more. And so I just never uploaded those. But yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Okay. So this week's language, Dutch. So tots zines.